Hey guys, we're cooking with Granny Peaches. We are making a chicken pot pie tonight. We're going to use these ingredients. It is a chicken, a rotisserie chicken. We're going to use mixed vegetables. We're going to use cream of mushroom. We're going to use Lipton onion soup mix if I didn't already say that. We're going to use sliced potatoes. And we're going to use 2 Ready Pie Crust by Pillsbury. I like these dishes because they're thicker, so we're gonna go with that, and it's gonna be some other ingredients like garlic powder and stuff, but I'll put that all in the description. Okay guys, I took the 1 jar of cream of mushroom and I filled it up with water and poured it over in there with it, and I'm going to take the Lipton onion soup mix and I'm gonna pour it over in there, and I'm gonna kind of mix it up together. You just kind of mix it together real good. Uh-oh, I'm squirting it everywhere, guys. It's a real quick and easy mixture. If you use warm water, you really won't even have to put this on the stove. You can just go straight to the oven. Hey, Richard. Thanks for coming in, honey. We're making chicken pot pie tonight. So you see how I thickened it up? It's like using a flour sauce. You don't have to use cream of mushroom. They have other ones like cream of celery or
cream of chicken.
Cream of chicken. Cream of chicken. Thanks, Chris. So you can use either one of those. My brain's had closed down for a second. So you can use either one of those. I'm gonna move these scissors and put them back in the sink. And I'm gonna start cutting this chicken up really quick. And take the chicken. I just want the breast. So after you eat the other parts or whatever, you could just take the breast out. That's all I want. I mean, you can use the whole chicken and make 2 of them if you want to. That's up to you. I'm just going to make the 1 tonight, and I'm going to use the breast. And basically just cut the breast up. My hands are clean. We've already gone through that part of it. So basically, we're going to cut this chicken up. Now, you can also, if you don't have the rotisserie chicken, I have one online on the Cooking with Granny Peaches channel. I'm going to move this stuff over really quick so I can just get the breast out of here. And you can just take 2 breasts and sear them over the stove. Put them in a frying pan, season them up with the same seasonings I have on there. And here, this one wants to give me a problem on this side. And you could just take the seasonings and just go ahead and season it up the way I tell you to do it on there. And then just clean, you know, put the chicken. Here we go. I'm leaving some of this chicken in here. So, I'm gonna cover that up. You just cut the chicken up. From here, you just cut your chicken up into little chunks. I didn't even put your oven on 350 degrees. And once I cut these up, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I threw the chicken over in here and I'm about to cut up the potatoes. I'm gonna use my fork to cut the potatoes. Don't laugh at me. I don't want to get banned on YouTube, so on TikTok. So I'm gonna use my little fork and break these potatoes up really good. And long story short, I'm gonna mix these and the vegetables together. I might put a little bit more water in there so it can go a little bit further, because that doesn't look like it's enough water for it to thin down a little bit, because it's gonna thicken back up once I it's gonna thicken back up once I get finished. So I'll be right back. Okay, I put the potatoes in there and I did another cup of the the water because that was a little thick for me. What did I do with those scissors? I put them in the sink. 1 second. Let me open these vegetables up. So Unique, answer me this. Can we use was it okay if I use my scissors in that? Unique, can you let me know if scissors would have been okay? Because I have a couple pair of kitchen scissors that I could use. You see how this is coming together, guys? I don't know if you can see it. Here. You see how it's meshing together? Here, let me turn this other light on. Can you see it now? So this is going to be the inside. I'm going to put a little more seasoning in it. The Lipton onion soup mix has seasoning in it already. And then the chicken has seasoning in it already. Okay, thank you for telling me that. Uh-oh. Here, I'm going to throw this down in the sink. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be enough for maybe even 2 pies. I'm going to put a little, I'm going to put a teaspoon of garlic powder in. And a teaspoon of, not a teaspoon, about, that to me is about a teaspoon. I'm not measuring right now because I'm trying to do a few things, but that was about a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of seasoning salt to make sure we have some seasoning in there. Enough seasoning. It's some seasoning in there between the rotisserie chicken and the hey guys, for anybody else that's coming in, you can catch this video on YouTube later. Thanks, Chris. Okay guys, so we're ready to fill the pie up, and then we're going to go ahead after we fill it up, and we're going to do a lattice to go across, or I can do a and it is enough for 2 pies, thank goodness. So you see how it's filling in pretty good? Like I said, the full recipe will be online on YouTube. Okay, so now I'm going to take the other pie crust. Oh, I threw my paper towel away already. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take this other pie crust, and I think I'm going to do a lattice for this one. And the reason being is because I want it to breathe in the inside and do all of this ooey gooey that's going to come off the top so it won't spill over in my stove. I am still going to put a pan under it, but this is a butter knife, so I hope this one is okay. You know what I can use? You can use a butter knife at home. I'm going to use my pizza cutter. And I'm just gonna cut them about a half of an inch. I've been doing this so long, guys, sorry. It's like clockwork for me. So basically all we're gonna do from this point, guys, hey anybody, I'm making chicken pot pie. Somebody asked me on a live last night to make a chicken pot pie, so I'm trying to do what the young man asked. His name was Joey, and he asked me to tag him, and I was trying to tag him and couldn't just a few minutes ago, so I don't know when I came on. But anyway, this is basically what you're doing, and you can let it hang over. And then when it's all said and done, you can go back over it and cut. Here, I think I'm going to put this one in the middle and this one on the side because that's a little bigger here. Here we go. And basically you can go across the ends, cover this end up over here, and just come on around and fill it on in here on the end. You can bring those pieces up. You see what I'm doing? I'm not sure if you guys can see me on TikTok, but I'm just bringing those ends up and over. And kind of filling them in here. And I'm going to stick this in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, guys. My stove, I'm still learning it. It's normally about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So this one I'm going to figure it out and I'll go from there. Stove, just in case you might have some stuff that comes over, drips over, I want to let you know that you need to put a pan under your pot pie so you don't. So I'm going to stick this in the oven on 350. Hey guys, this is the second half of this video. I told you I had enough for 2 pies. However, what I didn't tell you was it was a half of a teaspoon, which I needed to for the seasoning, not for the the fourth of the teaspoon. I needed a whole half for the whole thing for 2 because I was doing 2. So I went on and put the fourth of the teaspoon of seasoning salt and black pepper over the top of this. After I did that, the inserts was cold. So what I did was I didn't put pie shell on the bottom. I just put the filling in there. You see the filling in there? And then I took the pie shell on the, the pie crust, because we didn't use a shell. We used a pan. And then I just rolled it over on the top. And then I cut 5 slits so it would have a place for it to, you know, for the juices to come out. And I put a 1/4 of a cup of water in the remaining insert for the chicken pot pie. And so for people that don't like a lot of crust, this is what you do. I put it in the oven for 40 minutes. After the 40 minutes, I took it and I brushed it with butter. And after I brushed it